Hello, good day. Welcome to Ubuntu Football. My name is Awah. Today, I want to do a quick belated review on why Cameroon lost against Senegal and why Cameroon could potentially lose against the Gambia and what Cameroon need to do in order to overcome the Gambia and its future opponents if it makes it to the knockout stages. In 1993, when Bulgaria was about to play France in the knockout stages of the World Cup 1994 in the USA, a journalist asked Risto Stoichkov if he felt that Bulgaria could beat France in Paris. Risto Stoichkov said God had given them a chance. God had given them a chance, and they would take it. Guess what happened? Bulgaria beat the mighty France in Paris and eliminated France from the World Cup. Now, why do I say this? Bulgaria was ready mentally. Cameroon going into the Senegalese game, into the game against Senegal, were arrogant. And one word describes why Senegal beat Cameroon: respect. Senegal respected Cameroon. Cameroon, on the other hand, did not respect Senegal and were arrogant. Why would Senegalese players defend in numbers and attack in numbers and Cameroonians not defend in numbers when Senegal, player to player, has a better squad than Cameroon? Listen carefully. A better squad doesn't make a better team. Two different things. Two different things. Now, Senegal had two people on Zambo Anguissa every time he received the ball because they knew that he was our playmaker. I'm going to show you a few pictures. The first one is when Senegal scored the second goal. Now, the player you see closest to the guy who is going to score is Olivier Kemen. Olivier Kemen is just by the referee, walking. Olivier Kemen is walking, and he's not the only one walking. If you look to the far side, while Senegal is attacking us, Nkudu is walking to the opposite direction. George Nkudu is walking to the opposite direction. He doesn't care about what's happening. Okay? Now look at the next slide. Now, before I go to the next slide, just see the distance between Olivier Kemen on the green turf, the darker green, the difference between the darker green and the light green. He's about 2 meters away from the light green. Now, watch the next slide. He is now about 1 meter away. The player who was closest to Kemen has covered almost 10 meters. 10 meters. Kemen has covered 1 meter. He's walking, the other guy is sprinting. And like I said, George Nkudu, is facing the other way. He's going the other way. They are attacking us. He's going the other way. Now, look at the next slide. This is Senegal clearing their defense. How many Senegalese players do you see against Cameroonians? 6 against 2. 6 against 2. They're going to strangle those two. They are giving Cameroon no chances, none whatsoever. Look at the next slide. This is Cameroon attacking Senegal. Count how many Senegalese players are in their defense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 Senegalese players against 4 Cameroonians. They are outnumbered. The odds are against the Cameroonian attackers. Next slide. This is Cameroon scoring Senegal. Senegal has 11 players. 11. 10 in their box. The only player who is not in that box is the guy who went to close down Olivier Cham when he was about to cross. You would have seen all of this when you were watching the game. What this boils down to is respecting your opponent. And this is what Nigeria is doing in this tournament. Defending in numbers, snuffing out every chances, not taking any opposition lightly. How can you take opposition lightly in a tournament when 74% of the players play out of Africa? And of the 24% of players that play in Africa, almost 100% of them play in South Africa and Egypt. Professional leagues. There is no mean team in this competition. There isn't. And the only way you're going to make it through to the next round, the only way you're going to beat your opponents is by respecting them and being disciplined. What we saw here is an indisciplined team, not because of the manager, because of the players. You saw Olivier Kemen walking as a defensive midfielder, and you saw George Nkuru walking to the opposite direction when his team was under pressure. And you have seen Senegalese in their numbers, all 11 in the box defending. Why couldn't we do that as a country? Because we are Cameroon. I'm sorry. If we do not do that in the next game, we are out of this competition. Thank you for watching.